Hey there, just want to talk about Women in Loneliness again, the podcast that I have up. It's number 34. And I think one of the things it's a theme I come back to over and over again in a lot of my podcasts, and something that was really true to me, is when I was lonely and my loneliest, I did not have a personal identity. I didn't know myself very well. And I needed to really kind of redefine, find my identity again, because I had been spending so much time putting myself out there to get to know other people, and so much time really not forcing situations, but hoping that just by being around people that they would want to be my friend. And instead, I probably was trying to be friends with people who did not want to be friends with me, didn't need my friendship. And I continued to kind of bash my head against that. And all that caused was more bad feelings for me to digest and more identity issues. And now in retrospect, doing all the work on myself, which is journaling and figuring out, what do I feel bad about? Asking myself, do I feel good about anything that's going on in my life today? Do I feel bad about anything that's going on? Have I made decisions that I regret? Or are there parts of me that I need to study? And I did the work, and it's the same. Now, I tell you to do the same stuff before you go out and start dating, or before you continue to date, is really get to know yourself. Are you the kind of person that you would want to date? And if you're not, work on those things. Be kinder, listen better. And I have an episode coming up about listening, because it is a skill that we just don't have anymore, because we have no patience and no focus. So if you're trying to combat loneliness in your own life, or you know somebody who is, have them listen to the podcast episode, and then really start to do some work on, what do you want to do? When you're lonely, do you want to go have a hobby and meet people who have those hobbies? And we don't need to have 10 to 20 really good friends. I have probably 15 acquaintances that I consider friends, but they're not long-term. I've just made them in the last year and a half, 2 years, and they're wonderful people, but we don't require to spend all of our time together either. So friendships can be really rewarding, but you've got to know what you want first. So start doing some of that self-work. That's where ending loneliness starts. I hope you do well today.